and you tweeted about your team members. What was their responsibility?
Well,
Ina Gambhir, and there was one more.
No. We have, I have an additional secretary who's the Sue Sherpa, Mr. Abhay Thakur. He coordinates with all the Sue Sherpas across, and he's coordinated along with me everything. We have Mr. Nagaraj Naidu, who's worked in the United Nations, has extreme experience of drafting, very good, outstanding. And then we have Ashish Sinha, who's also a Foreign Service officer, and Inam Gambhir, who's also worked in the United Nations. So Abhay was the overall coordinator. Ashish Sinha worked on several issues, including disaster risk resilience, trade, and many other things. He looked after a few ministerials, but finally he played a key role in working with China, and Naidu and Inam played a key role in the global geopolitics area along with me. So it was all coordinated work, very structured, very well coordinated.
And 200 hours of no sleep.
I think more than that. Actually, we started on the 3rd, and from 3rd till about the summit time, that is till 11th end, we had not slept at all. So it was hard negotiations, but we had to clinch it. The Prime Minister had said that it must be all consensus. India must bring in consensus in a fractured world. And our challenge was that there were several issues on climate, on energy, on geopolitics. There were many challenges. So we had to bring everybody around. And we negotiated with a lot of clarity of mind that eventually we must achieve consensus. That was the end objective. And we did some really tough negotiations. We really pushed the limits hard. We did a lot of brinkmanship. We took it to the end. We took it right till the end. And that was because of our own confidence of doing some gutsy, courageous negotiation, because we were clearly backed by our leader, in this case the Prime Minister, because we were very clear that his stature and his standing in the global arena would help us. And when we were getting down to the wire on geopolitics, we had to fall back on his stature and his standing and the elevated stature of India under his leadership. And that's why we pushed really hard, and we succeeded, fortunately.
हमारी टीम्स के हार्डवर्क से और आप सभी के सहयोग से नई दिल्ली G20 लीडर्स समिट डिक्लेरेशन पर सहमति बनी है। मेरा प्रस्ताव है कि इस लीडर्स डिक्लेरेशन को भी एडॉप्ट किया जाए। मैं इस डिक्लेरेशन को एडॉप्ट करने की घोषणा करता हूं।